Today is Tuesday, June 8th. Are you ready for today's top news? One bakery that made cookies in East Texas named Confections had many backlash and criticized by making heart-shaped cookies with rainbows last Wednesday. The Post said that it was happy and proud to represent all the LGBTQ community. The next day, many followers left this company. One customer even canceled a large order of 5 dozen cookies. The bakery had plenty of cookies now to sell, and the next day, many customers were lined up around the building in support of buying all the items in the bakery. There was nothing left, and they decided to donate those. The bakery was very humble and was moved by the actions and the support. One gay couple in Wisconsin, a story went viral of having their floodlights to create a rainbow on their home. The HOA had rules that legalized flags around their home, except for the US flag. The couple posted on Reddit that they were very proud of having the rainbow flag, and they've had it in their home since 2016. Other neighbors had different thin blue or LBM, different supporting flags around the neighborhood. And that's when the HOA decided to ban all flags in their neighborhood, except for the USA flag. Since the rules changed, someone reported that house about that couple, but they didn't have a flag, so they were fine. But when they did have a flag, they were forced to bring it down. But the HOA doesn't have any regulations regarding floodlights, and the colors are shined on the home, and they said it was really fun. In Nevada, there was a new law that passed that in Las Vegas that discussed having grass removed in areas that it's not needed and unused. There has been a drought in the state and their water supply is dwindling. But the ban doesn't start till 2027. Their goal of banning this is because instead of using grass in unneeded places like office spaces, medians, or home entryways, they don't need to use grass there. And the ban doesn't apply to single-family homes, parks, golf courses, anything like that. AP News said that Lake Mead AP News reported that they are predicting Lake Mead will be losing water soon. This is the first ever official shortage declaration. Colorado River provides water for over 40 million people in 7 different states. The scientists said that the mega drought will change because of the climate change, will be caused from the climate change. The 2 in the picture here were arrested and their mugshots were taken in Southern California over the outrage in the vehicle accident, killing a young boy. Yesterday, I was wrong when I reported that it was two young men. It was actually a man and a female named Marcus Ariza and Wooni Lee. The authorities said that they found the couple after receiving the tip, and they were arrested outside their home. The authorities also said that Lee was the one driving the car, a Volkswagen, and that Eric was the shooter. The Volkswagen was found stashed at the man's grandma's home. Authorities said that the grandmother was told false stories that were made up. The gun was found at Ariza's workplace, hidden. The shooting happened on May 21st, and the boy was announced passed away later that day. What happened was in the road rage was they were angry about lane changes, and so the couple went behind the mother's car and shot through the hood of the car, which hit the boy who was sitting on a booster seat, and it went right through his torso. His name was Aiden, and he was pronounced dead later that day. The Department of Justice announced that yesterday that they've recovered millions of corrupt currency from hackers that entered and closed down a colonial pipeline a few weeks ago. The FBI worked really hard to seize the pipeline, around $2.3 million in Bitcoins, which is called the dark side. The FBI explained that they found the wallet that was used by the hackers, which believed to be based in Russia. The DOJ said the following money is one of the most basic but most powerful tools to have caught and arrested them. Local news in Baton Rouge described that Martha White, who was the inspiration for the Baton Rouge bus boycott in 1953. She died this Saturday at age 99. Back in 1953, she was a 23-year-old woman who was a housekeeper. The city bus was full that day with standing Black individuals. The front seats in the bus were completely open and available, but it was reserved for white people only. White was very tired from working all day and decided to go ahead and sit in the front rows where the white people were supposed to sit. The bus driver she told the bus driver that she would be able to get off the seat once a white person arrived. The bus driver said no and ordered her to get off the seat. Another African American woman came and sat right next to her to support her. The driver called the police, but the driver was informed that there's a new law that was being passed to desegregate the buses. The spokesperson said that White's bold actions inspired others to, especially from the Montgomery boy bus boycott from 1953, which resulted in Rosa Parks refusing to get off of her seat as well. Those are today's top news. I'll see you tomorrow, and stay with the light.